Il a pourtant l'air civilisé.
Ah, a new initiate. We're using the chalices you stole in tonight's ritual. Enter. Welcome to the cult of Baphomet.
Écoutez, j'ai prêté serment, je vous assure. Vous ai-je fait du tort, monsieur? Je jure de ne jamais recommencer si vous m'épargnez.
Sisters and brothers of Baphomet, we here dedicate the life of our beloved sister Jeanne to the glory and power of the wisdom of real Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
That's odd.
How can you tell?
Patriot, die!
Pitié, ne... Vous ai-je causé du tort? Du fond du cœur, j'en suis désolé.
Non, je ne veux pas mourir. Pitié.
They botched the ritual. Last year they botched the ritual sacrifice.
I took care to sharpen the knife this time round.
I'm concerned about so many Templars joining our society. They're starting to influence important decisions.
I don't see any problem. Templars have associated with us for centuries.
I'm not hearing things. Bloody counter.
This not revered leader keeps making unwelcome advances.
That old goat.
The revolution is suppressing the cult of Catholics that has for so long suppressed us.
He who sows
Le royaume est tranquille avec.
Pour quelle condition il n'y en aura pas forcément.
That's 3 times this month.
I gotta eat. You gotta feed me. Works out.
Shut it. What do you want?
A lot of crime going on. Need help?
I've got things well under control, thank you very much.
Ha! What about all the murders you never solve?
I said shut it, Vidoc!
Think about it. He solves them, you get the credit.
Tell you what. Solve a murder, I'll give you a weapon out of the bin. Meanwhile, I have more important things to do.
Hey! I know the streets. I can help you out.
Why would you?
Because that stinking stupid pig of a police minister doesn't have the stinking stupid sense to do anything that might give even a grifter like me hope that someday, this city might not be a shitty place to live. And because I'm bored out my bloody mind!
Oh, for the love of God, Vidar, shush!
Something kind of creepy about monks. Closed up like that in a big building. Sometimes that's hard on people. Better check out the monastery here on the island, though.
Bernard, and even the respected Friar Benoit, and then Friar Jean, all dead. It passeth all understanding. 3 monks survived, praise God. But I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Ah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
So much happened. First, the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and they immediately became very afraid. They went to bed and couldn't be roused. I ran to the doctor. When I came back, what did I find? They were all dead. And there's Friar Jean, strangled at his desk.
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
Good old king! Hear me? Things are gonna get seriously bad for you! Where do you want us to go?
So much happened. First, the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and me, a murderer. On the contrary, I went for the doctor.
On va tous te faire des sacrifices.
I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity. I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. Murder is a mortal sin. We are all sinners, but murder is beyond my capabilities.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one. God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best. The conspirators were foretold to die in their sleep. Jean was victim of a fratricide. Is it murder to fulfill a prophecy? It's all coming true, I tell you. Even this.
He's a bit off his nut, if you ask me. Arrest the madman. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Go ahead.
Some shady characters mixed up in this one, eh? Some shady characters mixed up in this one, eh?